So hello everyone, it is my 25K special where we make bread. We make bread, baby. I don't know why the fuck I'm talking like this, and I probably look like a rat's nest because I haven't gotten ready for today. But you know what? I've been putting off this video for forever. We're gonna do it now. So, this is all the shit you're gonna need to make bread. And I'm not cool. I didn't memorize the recipe, so I actually wrote it down on a magical thing called paper. So, here's all the ingredients we're gonna be using today, except for the malt mix, because I don't know where the hell this goes in the kitchen, just there. So, and I'm getting over a cough, so we will have hot water, gloves, mixing bowl thing, flour, yeast, olive oil, some organic raw, I think it's orange blossom honey that I bought at a farmer's market, some silt, and well, there's gonna be eggs, but I didn't take the eggs out because we're not gonna need them for a while, and a measuring spoon, and yeah, so we're gonna get used to this. So to start off, you need hot water. You need about 1.5 cups, right? Did I write this right? Yeah. Wait. Yeah. 1.5 cups of hot water. It needs to be hot, not boiling hot, so like hot to your fingers, like hot bath water or a hot shower over like just warm, because the yeast got a bake in it. But we need to put our hot water in our bowl, so we're going to move this measuring cup over here. We're going to do that, and you're going to put the hot water in the bowl, because we don't have normal bowls, we have these giant ass measuring cups, but you know what, hey, to each their own. And then you need to put a little tree pad down, if I can get this to look right. Look in there, yeah, be good, come on. Stay. Can you tell I don't do this often? Because, fucking don't. Okay. The camera angle is probably also going to change many times during this video. So, you're going to take... I use honey, because I'm trying to be healthier. I say as the honey is stuck to the stupid cap. But this is what you need for your yeast to get activated, because this is just normal bread, because vegan bread takes more time. So we're going to get a spoon, because I don't want to use my measuring spoon yet. And you add honey or sugar, and this helps dissolve the yeast. It gives something to cling on to. I don't know why exactly, you know, fucking science. But yeah, you want like a decent amount. I probably put too much in here, but you know, it's raw honey, and so it tends to just stick to it. So you want to make sure it's all dissolved. ASMR cooking. So yeah, you make it all dissolved, and then you add... I'll put that in there because I do the dishes later. I believe, while I put my tripod on my thing, you add... Okay, 1.5 teaspoons of the yeast. And you gotta sprinkle it, you don't mix it in. So, bitch, come on, yeast. Oh, this is the yeast I bought. I just literally went to a supermarket and was like, hey, where's your yeast? And they gave me these little packets, so. I think that's too big. I think it's a tablespoon. I don't need a tablespoon. I need a teaspoon. This is a teaspoon. And so. And then you just sprinkle it on top. Hopefully this is showing that I'm sprinkling it. You don't mix it in. And it needs to have another half. That's 1/8. It's 1/4. Bitch, are you a half? You're a half. Okay, good. And then... Because the yeast is what makes it be a living thing. And don't eat yeast, kids. But you also have like a shit ton left afterwards. So, yeah, there's that. And so, what you're going to do now is you're going to cover it with a towel. And you're going to leave it for about 7 or 8 minutes or something. It has to look like it's like foamy. You want to have foaminess in this bowl. So we're going to come back in about a few seconds, called jump cut. And oh god, my nails are so janky, I didn't even realize that. Well, be right back for the yeast to do yeast stuff. Okay, it's been 7 minutes. Let's see if we got that poof. We got the poof! That's a good poof. See the yeasty stuff there? So now you can smell it too. This is weird. This is where, like, I don't know, for me, before you add the flour and shit, when you get the yeast right, that's when you can just smell the breed. So what we're gonna need is, I need one more measuring cup. Oops. Okay, you don't need this, but I like using this because it's just easier for me. So you get your flour, and then you get a half measuring cup, and this is the point where you're gonna add in your shit. So we're gonna need, I'm gonna open this flour first. Oh yeah, you know what? Use this. That's good. This is clean flour, no bugs. Because a lot of people don't realize that bugs can live in flour. Okay, so we're good here. There's no bugs in this flour. So I'm gonna add a cup, half a cup, and then here's where you start adding your mix-ins in, and then you just keep, after this part, you just keep adding flour afterwards. So I'm going to put in a little bit more honey, because I like honey, and I like sweetbread. So, no, I'm not really using this. I don't know, I use that teaspoon. I'm going to use that one. So, just need a little bit more honey, and just mix it in. Beep. Now you're gonna go over there. And then two teaspoons of salt. So let's get the salt. You gotta add salt. Okay, so 1, 2. And then 1 tablespoon of olive oil. I have extra virgin olive oil, or is it extra virgin, whatever. Okay, so I get the tablespoon of, and I tend to just mix it all above the yeast bowl, so it's easier. Ooh, like that. And you know what? Yeah, we'll just need one. We don't need more right now. And then you're gonna get a mixing spoon or a whisk. We're gonna mix this up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit more flour each time until we get a nice thick dough. So this recipe doesn't really have, like, for the flour part, it doesn't have an exact, like, you do exactly 6 cups, because that isn't usually how it works. Because sometimes, you know, with your mix-ins, it might be too thick, it might be too thin. So this is a good point where I'm gonna add my eggs, because I like putting eggs in bread. I don't know, every time I don't put eggs in bread, it just doesn't taste right, it doesn't rise right, and I don't know, I'm still figuring it out. I know for vegan bread, you have to get like special ingredient and stuff to help it rise, because I don't think you use yeast either. So, because this usually makes a really big loaf, so I like doing 2 eggs for this recipe. I don't know how cooking YouTubers do this stuff all the damn time, where they're like, oh yeah, you just do this and you talk to the camera nonstop. I say as someone who does Let's Plays. Yeah, because I'm a Let's Play channel. That's what it is now. TwistedDisaster is now a Let's Play channel. An art channel. Hot damn, Michelle, the fuck is wrong with you? So, that looks like some good bread soup. Yes, it does. That's some bread soup. So we're going to get this out of the way. Add more flour. And soon I'm going to have to put the gloves on, because I don't know about you guys, but I don't like touching sticky stuff. I don't. It's the same, like, I love cooking, and I love doing this shit, but it's the same with, like, meat. Whenever I have to touch raw meat, I get really grossed out, so that's why I steal some of Cody's gloves. They're new in the box, and I washed them. They're powder-free and scent-free and stuff, so they're just plain gloves. So when I need the dough, my hands aren't getting all gross. I think after this I'm going to use the spoon, because you want it to get all nice and clumpy. Yeah, I'm going to have to move to the spoon now. which is fine. But see all those clumpies? We're making dough, guys. This is how it is. Oh, I guess I should explain. This is just basic bitch white bread, but like, you know, sweet white bread because I put a lot of honey in it. Because like you can get like wheat flour and other kinds of flour and stuff, but we don't have that right now, so you're just gonna have to deal with me and my white bread. Because we're making a bread baby together. It's actually been a while since I've made bread. The last time I made bread was actually for like a Wiccan holiday. So what you want to have is you want to keep adding the flour and the mix-ins until it doesn't stick to your spoon anymore. And if you need to, if you feel like you've added a little bit too much flour, just add a bit more water to even it out. Yeah, I'm not cool. I don't have one of those, you know, like the. But for bread, I don't think you need it. Which I find is super funny because when I see people like who make bread and stuff, they're like, get this bread maker, and I'm sitting here like, bitch, why do you need a bread maker? Bread's not that hard to make. I mean, yeah, it's kind of messy, but with a bread maker too, it's messy. Okay, see, we're getting there, but it's still nice and clumpy and thick because you want to get all those air pockets out. It's kind of like when you bake a cake, one of those instant cakes and stuff. You don't want the clumpies in there. So just, oh, whoops, hit the camera. Sorry, guys. Oh, shit. Still sticking to the spoon, so I need some more flour, and then we can get to kneading this dish. Okay. So again, that's why I like doing it about half the cup at a time, because it's a lot less easier to fuck up. Okay, here we go. And now it's starting to look like bread. Yeah, it's not really sticking. Okay, good. Alrighty. This is good. I'm gonna put my gloves on. And we're gonna get to kneading. Oh, I took too many gloves. Okay. So. Yeah. They're black, like my soul. Okay, so get all that dough off of there. Yeah, see, it's not even close to being done because it's still super sticky. So I'm an idiot, and I shouldn't have just dunked in right away. I should have added more flour. And this is why, again, this isn't a cooking channel. So don't just do that. Don't pull a me. You're gonna have some technical difficulties. Give me a minute. So I was a donk, and I forgot you need your surface. Now, some people just have a big counter. I don't like doing that because it's too messy for me, and I don't like mess. Surprise, surprise. So what I do is I get like a cutting board, and I put a towel on under it that I don't care too much about because you're gonna wash the towel anyway. And then you get your bread. So we're going to mix the bread now with our hands because it's at the kneading stage. And once it's all mixed, we're going to put it on the surface, which I'm going to have to flour up. And then we're going to knead our dough. Because this is the part where I'm going to throw a time lapse in because it's the boring part where you're just literally, you know, kneading the dough. So our dough is all kneaded now. And how do you know it's that? If you can hear that, and you can see that bits aren't sticking to it anymore. It's all nice and kneaded, and it looks like dough. And it made a huge mess, that's what the towel's for. And what we're going to do now is my nice little bread shape. We need to let this rise for about an hour to 2 hours, sometimes more. But what we're going to do is I can take my gloves off now, because the gross part is over, until I have to clean. I'm going to get another bowl. And this one needs to be a clean bowl, any kind. If you want it to be bigger than your dough, because the dough is going to rise. So we don't have any more. We don't have any more of those clear ones that I was using, so I'm going to use one of these. And I don't like using these. I like using the clear measuring ones. So what we're going to do here, get a little bit of vegetable oil. Vegetable or olive oil, whatever you used. And you don't need a lot. You just need to make sure you get the entire bit of the bowl. So what I do is I get a clean paper towel, and I just wipe the whole end of the bowl with it. And you have to just eyeball it, whatever. Because this way the dough won't stick while it's being risen. You know, look at all that olive oil. And now, we're going to just pick up our dough. Because since it's all kneaded, it shouldn't stick to me. And look, it didn't stick to me at all. So see, we're going to put it in there. We're going to roll the dough around so it gets all those nice bits. I like doing this, not everybody has to. And then what you're going to do is we're going to let it rise. So we're going to get another clean towel or a paper towel, whatever floats your boat. I like using towels because this house has shit tons of them. And we're going to cover it like so. And I'm going to go put it in the fridge for about an hour, 2 hours while I clean up this mess. Because that's one big thing a lot of people bitch about when they're making stuff is they're like, clean up is such hell. And I'm sitting here like, but this is the hard part. And it has to sit for an hour or two, sometimes more. Some bread takes 6 hours to rise before you even bake it. So I'm sitting here like, just while it's rising, clean it. So that's what I'm going to do. So we'll see you guys when the bread's gotten big. Look how big our bread got. I actually had to punch it down because that's what you're supposed to do is you punch it down and then you let it rise again. So what we're going to do is we're going to preheat the oven, but I got to knead this bitch again. We got to knead our dough again because it's getting ready for bake time. Oh, makes me so happy. Yes, oven, I hear you. Fine, be stupid. Now, most people, when you have bread like this, they have like a bread pan and junk. I don't have that, so you don't need that. You really don't. So we're going to use just a normal cookie tray with tinfoil on it. I'm going to put tinfoil on it. Ooh. So I got my handy-dandy cooking tray. It's really hot. I just got out of the oven since I just cleaned it, and I get to clean it again, yay! So now we're going to knead it one more time. We want to get it now into a good doughy shape. That's what we want. We want a good dough shape. So, this is going to be a lot of fucking bread. Like, this might not look like it's going to be a lot of bread when it bakes, but with how strong and thick it is, it's gonna be good shit. I'm so happy I get to make bread with you guys, and it smells like bread, and it feels like bread, and I'm sure a lot of people will be like, oh, there's so many other easier ways to do this. Now, I'm gonna try to do what I like doing. I try doing the RPG thing, where I make it look like a circle, and then I do the little, like, lines on it. And to do that, we're gonna need a mini egg wash. I know, there's so many fucking eggs in this bread. But you know what? To each his own. I like eggy bread. That looks like good circle, and you wanna, let's do the spank test, because you want it to be nice and firm. That's a firm dough. But no, realistically, you do need to spank it and make sure your dough is firm. Little hole. So we're gonna cut there. There's also a good circly bread. So we're going to put it on the tray now, on my cookie sheet. And we're gonna try to set our bread baby. Be a good bread baby. And then gonna get a good sharp knife. It's not a knife, it's not sharp. You're not sharp either. I need a sharp knife. Ah, there we go. This is a sharp knife. So, they're gonna give you some lines. And 3 little RPG lines, and I gotta do that. So I'm gonna make the egg wash, which is probably not the real way to do it, but all I do is an egg and a little bit of water. So we got our egg wash. This is like way much more than we need, but I don't like having a thick egg wash. You just brush it over your bread. Give it a nice, again, you know, you don't have to do this, but I like it. It makes it very goldeny and pretty. And so while we do that, we're gonna let it sit for a little bit while the oven preheats. And you want to put the oven to, what did I write down? 375 for 30 to 45 minutes, because when the bread's done, when our bread baby is ready to be eaten, it's going to sound very hollow on the bottom. And I'll try to show you guys what that means and not burn myself when that happens. So let's put our bun in the oven. Look how big it got. I'm going to pull it out so you guys are going to see it. The bread baby lives. It's the bread baby. Look at it. It kind of exploded on one side, but that tends to happen. But look at it. Look at my baby. It's very fucking hot. But sounds nice and hollow. Try to turn it over and see if I can tap the bottom of it without burning myself. Yeah, that sounds good. That's good bread. We make bread! And happy for 25,000 subscribers. Hope you guys enjoyed my shitty cooking tutorial. But I'm gonna eat this bread, baby. That's fresh. And as always, see you next time. Bye.